In this video I will tell you about top 10 traits aliens must have according to science. If you like the video, subscribe my channel. At number 10. Aggressiveness. What separates humans from other species on the planet in terms of evolution comes down to a simple principle: aggression. For any species to thrive within a given habitat, it has to confront adversity and overcome it. These struggles drive evolutionary adaptation. The dominant life form on a planet, which aliens would almost certainly have to be, must have been able to master their environment. A paper published by the University of Missouri suggests this means they would be aggressive, they would populate and conquer their surroundings in order to progress. If they are more intelligent than we are, they will likely see us as a resource, the way we view farm animals and their habitats. At number 9. Explorers. Any life form that reaches Earth will, by definition, be an explorer. Looking to our own culture for clues, we immediately see how unexplored territories are targeted for their resources. We wonder what lands might possess that can help further our causes. Look at Columbus and the Americas, Marco Polo and the East Indies, the Vikings and most of Europe. According to Stephen Hawking, aliens are likely to seek out other planets in order to colonize them or mine them for resources. Aliens may not come to destroy our planet, but they will in all likelihood seek to exploit what they find to increase their race's reach, as again this is the hallmark of a developed species. At number 8. Viral and bacterial immunity. It's a common trope in science fiction that aliens, having never encountered Earth bacteria before, will succumb to simple diseases which they have no immunity to. Just look at the Pilgrims and Conquistadors, and the havoc smallpox and typhus wreaked on unexposed native populations. But Conquistadors and Aztecs were both human. According to Seth Shostak, senior engineer from SETI, bacteria are limited to the life forms they are biochemically related to. Our germs have evolved to survive on our unique DNA. Even viruses and bacterial infections that infect one species on our planet will only rarely spread to another. At number 7. They won't eat humans. What if they want to feed on us? While a scary thought, it's unlikely. A race advanced enough to achieve space travel surely will have conquered its need to prey on living animals. The journey to Earth from any potentially life-supporting planet is incredibly long, and for any species to attempt it they would have to have sustainable food production methods already in place. Further, the digestive setup of a creature that evolved in a different sector of the universe is not very likely to be compatible with the kinds of proteins found on our planet. At number 6. Impersonal killers. How many people have ever moved into a new home and found a colony of bugs as an extremely unwelcome surprise? How many of those people then squished each and every offender by hand, swinging the shoe of death over and over again until the job was done? No, most people would call an exterminator to gas the home and lay down poisons for the survivors. Aliens, like any advanced species, will make use of technology to their advantage. They will probably eradicate the life forms on a planet they are considering for their own uses before landing. Forget skies filled with single-pilot saucers firing laser beams at the Capitol building. Expect a quick and efficient, probably biological, end to our existence. At number 5. Not giant insects. While it's scary as crap to picture aliens as giant forms of the animals that give us the creeps on Earth, it isn't scientifically plausible. This concept is born more out of a fear of losing our dominance on this planet combined with an evolved disgust response to disease carriers. In reality, the body structure of an insect only functions on a small scale. As they do not have oxygenated blood, they cannot take in enough oxygen from our atmosphere to grow larger than they do. At number 4. Superintelligence. This is a given. However, in a ton of movies, alien races are depicted as feudal, territorial beings that destroy everything in their paths. This doesn't make sense. In order to organize the kind of effort needed to achieve interstellar travel, a highly advanced intelligence will need to be present. While the species may be, as noted before, aggressive towards other life forms they encounter and even their own race, the chances of them being intergalactic warlords are considerably low. At number 3. Nonhumanoid. It happens in countless TV shows and movies. Aliens appear on screen that resemble normal humans in face paint. I'm looking at you, Darth Maul, and every Star Trek character ever. This is convenient from a prop standpoint but not very likely at all in the realm of science. Humans developed as the result of specific environmental conditions. We stood erect to cover greater distances and free our hands to manipulate tools. We formed thumbs as a response to our early tree-dwelling lives. But if a planet doesn't have trees, it is going to be unusual to develop an appendage adept at manipulating them. At number 2. Speech and writing. For a civilization to develop, it must communicate. A long-distance form of communication will have to be present in order to organize in large numbers and disseminate information, which is crucial to social development. Like humans, aliens would need the ability to communicate complex theories with one another, and record them, thereby assisting the next generation through learning. Without some form of writing, it is unlikely we would have ever passed beyond the barrier of individual generational limitations. At number 1. No super strength. Aliens will not be super strong. Once reaching the level of technological proficiency required to be space explorers, the need for brute strength should be several thousand years removed from its usefulness. These creatures will be lean and efficiently designed beings, using minimal energy to power their bodies. Energy consumption dictates survival on a large scale. Larger muscles use more energy and require more upkeep, which diverts energy away from evolutionary progress.